Sarah Palin has made some questionable picks lately in Alaska, but I'd like to focus on one of them. She's picked a new attorney general, and he's had some choice words for homosexuals in the past, shocking, and he's also said some and done other questionable things. So let's have a little bit of fun and tell you who he is. His name is Wayne Anthony Ross, and his vanity plate on his car for his license plate has his initials, W-A-R, and some people call him by that. War. Ooh, badass. Okay. So one of the people who'd like to go to war against are apparently homosexuals. He calls them immoral, their lifestyle of perversion, and that they are, quote, degenerates. Now, it's one thing to say that homosexuals shouldn't get married, and I would vociferously disagree with you, but to call them degenerates, well, that seems to be something else entirely. But apparently Mr. War is not deterred by any of this. He's also got some other interesting things that he's done. He has represented without a fee anti-abortion protesters charged with trespassing before. And he says, quote, I love this, I feel I have a good relationship with the good Lord, but if I could overturn Roe versus Wade, I figure I got my ticket. And this is the person Sarah Palin has picked for her attorney general in Alaska. I mean, really, think about how stupid that is. He thinks he has a good relationship with the Lord. Believe me, I'd love to know the dirt on this guy. Okay, you think he's clean? Please, right? Guy who's that fascinated about the sins and the depravity of homosexuals, you know what happens 9 out of 10 times, right? Can't wait till they catch him in lingerie and women's panties. All right, anyway, he says, well, I got a good relationship with the Lord, man, but if I could overturn Roe versus Wade, then he'd love me. Really? You're that stupid? You think that you're going to go up to heaven and you're going to talk to God, and God's going to be like, all right, Wayne Anthony Ross, what did you do with Roe versus Wade? You overturned it! You rock! You will now come into heaven. Really? Really, that's how it's going to go? Some people are just unbelievably stupid. All right, now, he continues, or other things he's done. He wrote for the Anchorage Times and the conservative voice of the Times articles with titles like, KKK Art Project gets an A for courage. Yes, KKK, very courageous. He wanted to head the Department of Health and Social Services so he could, quote, stop the department from interfering with families when they should not be interfering. Well, that sounds positive. But he continues, and get them interfering with families when they should be interfering. And I'm sure Wayne Anthony Ross would make those decisions perfectly. Who do you want interfering with your family more than Wayne Anthony Ross? Again, this is the person that Sarah Palin has picked. A lovely chap. Now, if all that was fun, he also defended a man who twice poured buckets of water from a passing pickup onto anti-war demonstrators in the rain and snow. So the anti-abortion protesters, he loves them, and a jerk comes around and dumps water on people in the freezing cold, and he's like, come on, yeah, I got you, man. You're my boy. I'll represent you. War, class act, Sarah Palin. Way to go, man. Stay classy, Anchorage. Way to go. And another disastrous move, if you ask me, by Sarah Palin. Look, here's the thing I don't understand. The world where people look at a guy like Wayne Anthony Ross and think, that's my boy, man. Boy, he's really cool. I really like him. And you think, oh, man, he'd make a great attorney general. That's not the world I live in, man. I know that's the world some people live in, but I'm against that, shockingly enough. And, of course, when asked if she's proud of her pick, Sarah Palin said, you betcha. Let's hope that the Democrats in Alaska are able to block.